What's up, Dave? All right, so I think we got the, can you guys hear me? Got the camera here, I got the computer here, and I got the mic over here, so you guys can hear me pretty clear? We're just doing a live stream tonight with the mad scientist who's not in a good mood.
It seems like it's rather
right out the bat.
rather bold.
Throw you right under the bus. So, and then I got the Irishman over here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. So what do we got, Dave? I'm gonna grab this camera because I got this huge ass extension that I can actually get kind of close. So it might get a little, shaky or whatever. So I think my stream is coming through pretty good. So let me see how well this shit works. All right. So I'm gonna bring you over to Dave. All right, what we got in here, Dave?
This is a. I have to think. It's a.
Can you hear him?
A GT40P with an F cam. Explorer intake on it.
All right, so we got a GT40P engine with Explorer intake, F-cam, stock bottom end, right?
Rebuilt, but yeah.
It's rebuilt?
Yeah.
Kind of like what I did with Hot Wheels.
30 over.
Oh, is it 30? Looks like we got 60s or 80s in there, right? 60s? I hate that filter.
This one just has like
Hypers? How much boost we plan on running today? Sorry about the shaking.
whatever it takes to break one.
All of it?
No.
Come on, man.
Whatever it takes.
You know how we play the game here?
You ain't even listening to me.
I'm listening to you.
Break 400.
You just want to break 400 today, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to break it.
He doesn't want to break it. All right, so what springs in it?
9.
Just 9 pounds? Do you know it's 9 pounds for sure?
He's got a boost control on it. Dial a bump.
Yeah, I don't agree with that filter either, Justin, but
Nope.
you know what I mean? How many years I've been running no filter? With 0 Fs.
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this like that,
All right.
and then we're gonna pull the filter, and you'll see.
Oh, so we're gonna see if there's a difference in the dyno with the filter on and off?
Yeah.
Woo, that's a good one.
What's up, everybody?
Might want to turn that off. So that's something you guys will enjoy. We'll find out today, right on my live stream, if that freaking filter is going to choke it up or not. Because we're going to make some power. We're going to put some timing in it. Get the tune close, where we feel like we're at the last couple pulls, and then we'll pop that filter off and see if it doesn't make any difference on the numbers. And I can carry you over there and show you. So definitely would be cool. But what's everybody up to? I see I got 20 people in here. Who we got? I had no idea I was supposed to be streaming today. I released a video earlier a couple hours ago, and I'm like, get a call from the Irish guy right here, and he's like, hey, I'm just letting you know that we're Fox. We got this Turbo Fox we're gonna put on there, and I'm just like, oh man, come on. We're gonna check a couple things before we get started. What the fuck is this?
Easy.
Easy. It's working. Okay. What's he doing with this PCB here?
Just let it hang.
Okay, you just letting it hang, huh? What? So we're tuning with modes, right? Or SCT? So we're tuning with quarter horse, a binary editor. Jesus.
It's cool.
Yeah, just a little bit. Thanks. A damn power stroke cost me too much money. But I needed it. I was tired. I mean, Big Black got hit, if y'all seen it. My big black truck. That's twice I've been hitting that thing. I got smashed twice. 2 old ladies.
Yeah, then we had to align it.
This guy. He had to align it, so he's complaining. They had to buy flower pots. Like my wheels were so big, they had to buy flower pots so they could put the sensors on the outside of my wheels. They were 14 by 24. What was it, 24s?
Yeah. William?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Holden.
7.3 Godzilla swap. Come on, man. Why does it start? Does that start leaking, Mike? So we got a couple other Fox bodies. If you didn't notice, you guys watched my other video the other day. We got the notch back over here with the Kenny Bell twin screw. That's a beautiful ass notch right there.
Yeah.
And then we got Nate in the back. Slow Nate. Hey, you know what? I'm pretty good friends with Brutal, and he's got a friend named Joe Nate. I got a friend named Slow Nate. Actually, his car's not slow at all.
That's bad.
What?
It's bad.
That's fucking
He's
gross.
got feelings.
He didn't even hear me.
Nate's got feelings.
That guy? That guy.
Nate. He's a painter. He paints for a living.
Yeah, I got a 363 as well, Diamond. I'm just too lazy to, I guess, not lazy, but what are we doing with that damn thing? That's sitting in there in parts too, isn't it?
Mine? Or
Oh,
yours?
my 363.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. Let's just put it together. Send it.
HODEL.
What's that?
That's his name.
Is that his name? What else is going on here? So we're at, if you guys were wondering, we're at Twisted Innovations or Cragen Automotive in Saybrook, Ohio. AKA TI Mother DYno, that's what he says. So what Kevin does here is he runs a shop. He's got multiple big lifts and really nice alignment machine in the front. He's got like a crew that works for him. You know, he's got a little sales thing going on in the front. And then in the back, he's got a Mustang dyno, which we've been beating the shit out of for, I mean, I'm his best customer, so I've been on that dyno about 1,000 times. But that's what we do. And you got in the back you got Dave Dalkey, Super Coops Unlimited. That's his machine shop back there. And that's like his half of the building and stuff. So he does a lot of engine work back there and stuff. So, you know, it's where I've been tuning for years. It's where we learned how to do binary editor. I mean, that micro squirt and that stuff works, you know.
Yeah, well, let's go.
All right, Kevin, can you please tell me what you did to the front of my car? I'm sitting at drug month.
Okay.
All right. And what I got to do with
Can you guys hear that? She mad. How'd that go?
Which car are we talking
That
about?
Rocky Mountain Race Week.
This is-
Pretty good?
Oh, hey, Marlon. No, I didn't have one. Listen. We didn't do anything to the front of the car. We put rear brakes on it. Right? Yeah, we put a tie rod on it and we aligned it. What are you talking about?
Well, the binary editor is kind of,
Marlene?
they got a lot of value. They got a lot of value files on, like, I think there's EFI tuning or DIY. Well, that. So, it's never a dull day.
Never a dull moment.
She was blaming you for a trunk when you did brakes. Okay.
Since you worked on my car, my taillights don't work.
Yeah, since you worked on my car, my taillights don't work. I do like the Holly, Dave. I definitely like the Holly standalone. We're going to be going to that on the white car with the 363 whenever we decide to do it. Appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's here. We'll get started here once Dave decides he wants. What's he doing? He messing with the chip. Yeah, but anyways, Twisted Innovations here. You know, obviously, you know, we do a lot of the hot rod stuff in the back here. And I'm partnered with Kevin and Dave. And we're gonna get the black car here soon. I mean, you guys see my other videos. I mean, we're getting close. I got the pistons and I got the rods and the crank, and he's supposed to be working on it this week, but I had him doing a bell housing and he was fighting with it and hated life. And it is what it is. But it's pretty cool hanging out at the dyno, though. I mean, I guess live streaming. I wanted to do like a Tech Tuesday thing, where I talk to some of my subscribers, and you know, if you had an issue, you can bring it to the table, you know. But what, me and Brutal? What the clone? I don't have Hot Wheels no more. I couldn't. Are you talking about the black car versus Brutal? I'll drive to Alabama for that. Just to hang out with them, you know. There's some good boys down there, man. If y'all ain't got a chance, make sure you look up Brutal on his vlogs. Does a really nice job editing and just engaging and, you know, very entertaining. So is it, you know, Donnie B's got a lot of how-to stuff. You know, Justin 91LX. I think he's on here right now. Yep, Justin 91LX. Yep. And then, you know, of course, Caleb with Foxcast. I ain't in competition with nobody. This is what I do for fun. So I always shout out. I'm glad to see Rod back. I don't know if you guys seen Tussin the other week. He did release a video, said he was getting tired, and I hope he finds another. I do hope he picks it back up and then starts enjoying it again. You see me, Rod? Holly Terminator X with my Turbo 351. Gonna dial it in. Nice. Are you gonna vlog it, or are you gonna stream it at all, Justin? Hey, you're welcome, Mach 1. There was no problem. You ready?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Bring it over
I
here.
didn't tell you. I didn't want to give anybody.
Might be. It's too late. I wish I would have been here earlier, but whatever.
Go ahead.
So this guy had.
Can you guys hear him?
About 8 ground wires connected to his battery.
8 ground wires.
He had one going from here, here, and from here, there, here, over there. And then he had his fans. He had this ground, and he had this ground. He had all that stuff on the battery terminal. And the car came in running fine. But after it sat for a day, we went to start it and it wouldn't start. And it melted the ground wires, the small ones coming off the battery.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Wow.
Because he had 3 4-gauge wires going to the motor. Well, 1 to the body and 2 to the motor. And they were all loose. They all had paint under them, and none of them were making contact. So the only way this thing was getting ground was through this guy right here, and it melted it.
That's the headlight.
No, not that one, this one.
But that's still the headlight spot. Headlight harness.
No, I'm just saying that
I got
it
you.
melted wiring, and that's, people don't think that. You should never have more than the original ground wires at the ground terminal of the battery. Never. So this is your EC ground, which on a Fox body goes right here.
Correct. That's correct.
That's
Right here.
correct, and it's grounded to the fender down here somewhere.
Right here.
Oh yeah, right there.
Right there.
Okay, that's factory, and this is factory going over. I put it to the head because
Yeah, you usually put it on the header right there.
it goes down to the timing cover on the factory.
Okay.
But this is an old school timing cover that had a mechanical water pump, so it's not the right timing cover.
Right.
He had it bolted there, but it wasn't making any contact, so I put it on the head since that was open.
Right.
And any other grounds should be grounded to the body, grounded to the motor, grounded to anywhere else, but never, ever to the battery. So,
Okay.
something to keep in mind. People don't think about that, but you can burn your car down pretty easily
It did not.
by having a bad ground.
Really?
And you've got other ones, because it'll take the small wires. Everything will ground. The starter will ground through those little wires.
Interesting.
Burn it right up.
So he ended up burning like 4 wires. He ended up burning like that whole
He
circuit.
burned all those little wires up. I had to replace them.
Jesus.
And his big grounds weren't even making contact.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Straight from the horse's mouth. We ready to get busy? What are you doing? Close up the DYno?
I just had to say, I lost it.
So on the binary editor, what he's going to end up doing is he's going to end up loading his tunes. Dave's probably got a library from here to Mexico on how many, value files and stuff that he's saved over the years. And it's nice because he recently found out, speaking of which, he actually started downloading speed density files. Isn't that right? So you haven't done speed density on a DA1 or a DC computer yet.
No.
So Dad's car with the supercharger, you guys know I've been messing with that. He's going to end up kind of breaking the ice with the speed density DA1 DC. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring Dad's car in, that blue car I did the Vortec A1 Atrim on. We're going to bring Dad's car in. We'll see what it makes without the belt on, just NA. And then we're going to add the belt and the supercharger again and see what it makes just on FMU. And then we'll probably delete the FMU and run 30s, take it apart real quick, and see what it makes with the chip tune. Dave, man, you can make as much boost as you want, really. It's the RPMs that really affect spring rate. You keep it under 6K, you should be just fine. There's not a lot of springs out there that aren't rated for at least that. Hey, what gear did he have in this? You got that? That doesn't help in the dyno. The taller the gear, it's something about the gears and dyno are just. I got you, Dave. So it looks like he's got the basic kit on. I don't know what size his housing nut is, but where he used to go with the DYno. So, bear with me here, guys. I'm trying to mount this. Sorry about shaking here. What else is new? What else we got going on here? Well, that'll be a great video, Justin, if you do it. Do some good content there, you know. Is that better? The ACT? Air charge? Yeah.
Air charge stuff. There, but it's also wired in. You're wired in right now? Yeah, it's wired in down here too.
So what he did is he actually has the air charge temp sensor wired in down here. Is that the VA5000? And he's got it wired on the motor too, so you can't do that. Let me put this up here. You guys hear me a little bit better now. What's he doing? I always bet he took the wastegate and he plugged in. It doesn't really matter because it's still going to pull. But like I said, he's got air charge set up right now. This is some of the things that got to be taken care of before you come to the dyno. Most dynos would charge you more money to do all that extra mechanical work, but what Kevin's doing right now. Sorry. You can see there's 6 wires on that VA5000, and 2 of those are IATs. Intake air. 2 of those are IATs, intake air temperature, whatever. Yeah. So it's getting a mixed signal. That's what it is, right?
Going on 150.
Is it?
It's going 150 right now. Should still.
Okay, so
He's just got to go from there to
come here, bro. Here, I'll fix this right now.
You see,
Yeah, here.
so he plugged in the wrong.
Yeah. There. If you can get it fired. All right, so bear with me, boys. That's what he did. Don't do this. So he cut the IAT wires, which that's signal return. He cut the 2 wires, and he must have got them backwards or something because, yeah, he's got sensor to sensor. There's no signal return, so the computer's going stupid trying to figure out what the air charge is. You know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense. So, what? So, you're going to easily chop this and add it to this. I get paid for this. Yes, man. These guys. Where's the blade at? Before these wires out, I'll cut myself first.
No, don't do that.
He's good. One sensor, right? I've never seen somebody do that.
No.
I hope he's not watching my screen.
You might be. It's all right. It's all good. You see the wires? So these are the wires.
So I'll just put them together right now to work, and then.
That's right. That's right. It should be good to go here. Should have enough. Just keep it away from the heat source. All right, so what I did was kind of unasked the situation. I had to come back into the harness here where he didn't actually connect the properly IAT. And we're just going to snip here. This is just signal return, so we don't have to worry. Uh-oh. Where'd I go? Don't be on the header. So we're just going to create a signal because the computer has no signal. So it is what it is. Hey, you got the wire strips? All right. So what else we got in here? Haven't seen nobody talk in a while.
Just gonna put fucking connectors in there right now.
Yeah, Pimp's not terrible. Neither is Microsquirt. I think Brutal was messing with Micro. All right. You got wire cutters?
It's sitting right up on top. I'm just looking for crimpers. Where the hell my crimpers are at? Those are this. What are you doing? I just. Oh, yeah.
You don't really need crimpers.
Yeah.
For what? You're gonna butt connect this? I hate butt connectors.
Are you just gonna twist them together?
Well, I mean, say it's your problem once you leave.
Yeah, but I'll
say
twist them together right now to see if it gets a signal, and then I'll fix it later with solder.
Right. Right. All right, Dave, see if you got a signal. Ow, son of a bitch.
Did you get poked?
Yeah.
About time you got poked.
I don't know what's going on with my jack. You guys hear me? You guys hear me? Let me know if that jack comes back. Because it says it's not on. Able to connect. £11. It ain't no 9-pound spring, bro. So. know if you guys can still hear me because the chat's not on. So I guess just post in the community blog where I said I was live streaming and see if you can still hear me. About 36 minutes in, and it said the chat disappeared. Okay, so what I did is I had to pop the chat out as stupid Chrome. Sorry, guys. All right, so we've seen 11 pounds there. Show you this graph. We just having some fun. Is that fuel? Rich as hell at 4,000.
Get out of there.
Shut up.
I'm trying to work.
What? You better shut your mouth. Get to work. Stop talking. Yeah, it is making all the right noises. So you're doing the wire upgrade, Kenny? Tell me, man, if you guys get a chance, go check out that video. I mean, doing that hanger mod, and that fuel pump. You know, that fuel pump upgrade, so important. What's up, Lynn? This stupid mount, man. I tell you what, this thing's all over it. It changed everything. When I was bringing Black Car up, man, like some of the videos, like the early videos, like we was running out of fuel quick, and it was like we would creep in on like 500 horsepower with a GT40 bottom end. I mean, you guys been following me for a while know that Black Cars came. It was kind of like Hot Wheels was where Hot Wheels was at, if you remember. I mean, it was just, man, like a 14-second stock car. Yeah. Where do you draw the line, though, right? So, anyway, but we noticed that when we changed the hanger, because 340 like specifically said, you know, in the directions, it was like, yo, dude, you know, it needs 10 gauge. So we kind of took it a step further and just started modding the hanger and stuff. And that's why I made that video, man. That video was long as hell. But it wasn't, you know, it was so much information. I probably should have done it in like parts, but I figured just put it in one big basket, let somebody dig through it, you know. Let me give my kid a call while we wait. But that was 11 pounds, and it was rich as hell at like 4,000. So I agree, Lynn. I agree. Get any water? Be right back. Oh, it didn't make no power just yet. Mod motor, head full. What is that? Yeah. We gotta roll it a couple times before we can start turning it up. But it looks like on spring, it's gonna make like 11 pounds ish. So that's more than 400. Knows that guy know. It's turn the timing up. Blowing the dude's car up on the live stream, that would be dope. That's what these guys want to see. We don't blow nothing up. You guys still hit me with the exhaust on? I got the mic close to the fans behind me, so I'm trying to make it sound. All right, here we go. Run home and probably 15 pounds if you got a good block cut. See that? Huh?
You got no wastegate.
You got no wastegate. Woo! That thing would have made like 1,000 horsepower, and then it would have went whoop. Yeah, I'll try to talk the best I can when the car's running. We got all the boosts going right now. Just the way I like to play the game. Look. I told you to put it to the side. It's Kevin's fault. See, most people would have just got out of it or just kept going, but that's the cool thing about Dave. Dave's been doing this shit for so long that he knew immediately something was wrong and got out of it.
What'd you do with that reason?
Oh, it was right here. It's in the turbo now. Shit. No, actually, that was my fault because he kept asking me. Here, let me see it, Kev. Fellas, don't put this on your wastegate. Is that a Fram filter? Don't do this.
Going in the tree.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that before. Justin, Mike, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Yeah, they said it really ripped when you drove.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. It's Senate, man.
Tell these people.
Yeah.
This is to start your car with. This is to make sure that it doesn't puke water on the thing. Not to go out and do highway pull.
Tell him, hey, tell him. Tell him how much.
How much boost can that turbo make? 18?
Do we been on all gate? That thing probably made 20 pounds, 19 pounds.
Easily.
That's what they were doing.
Well, I don't know what they were doing.
They were doing pulls with it like that.
They were doing pull. Well, shit, we know the head gaskets work. Let's send it. Right? Love it. So what you're saying?
I'm not saying that.
So what you're saying is they was out doing pulls in this car,
They gave him a tune, a startup tune,
a startup tune on the startup tune,
and they were out doing pulls.
and they were out doing pulls with no wastegate on. your look is 1,000. I get it, dude. I get it. I'm not making fun of the dude, man. He probably didn't know. That's what we're here for. You know what? We're gonna save him a big spill. It was 15, Tony. Here, I'll show you guys. Y'all don't mind the camera coming back and forth, you know, getting shaky. But yeah, 14.4. He got out of it early, and it was climbing fast. So, yeah. Dude, that's the dream, bro. That's the dream. Mic for the camera. That's not working? You guys can't hear me?
Where'd this come from?
That's always nice.
That knife was done.
All right. Well, I'll just make sure I'm a little louder or whatever. When the car's on, you're gonna get that. That's open downpipe, so it's gonna be kind of difficult. Maybe I'll do a headset or some shit. I don't know. That big one can only go so many places. Hey.
Oh yeah, because smashing on the hood.
I got him.
You need another one in a zip tie?
It's 60s, Tony.
I told them you were going to plug that. We got to do that yet.
Maybe I'll turn it so it's not directly at the car.
You want a zip tie, dude?
Where's that at? Where did you put that thing at? That's not even good. That's a small car.
There you go.
That's what she said. So we found this.
Not big.
That'll hold 10 pounds.
This will hold 10 pounds.
We were just at 14.
So this is what happened. Let me show you guys. That came off. That's unmetered air, ain't it?
Well, it came off there.
That would have been fun.
of those caps, leather caps,
What fuel pumps you got in this?
electric.
He said electric. Shut up. That's what I get around here. Electric. What is that, 340? I don't know, Luis. You know what? Let me put one of these. Let me put one of these over the mic and see if it works. If it sucks, let me know. No, it's definitely not a 155 in here. It's probably at least a 340, I would imagine. You know? He said electric pump. You're stupid.
I don't know what it has in it. Yeah, but here's another thing you can tell people too, man. They don't
What?
put a lever cap on the radiator.
Right.
And a box body.
Like
You have
just
to.
a relief valve?
You have to.
I appreciate that, zombie. So you don't get it all up in my face?
Well, it's got air pockets, and I can't shoot it out at once already. Now it's got to cool down. So
I better move my shit.
yeah, you might want to.
Close.
It's gonna need some more cooling anyway.
You get it off?
Almost.
No, there's pressure in there. I don't.
I don't want to either.
Well, let's get it
Might
up.
be- might be-
I got one right here.
No, not too bad.
You got one right here?
It's not too bad. Guys.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, push
Oh,
me
yeah.
up, bro. Push me up right in front of YouTube. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Burt in the face.
Jeez.
That's a lot of stuff. Does it even have
All over my floor.
Oh, like that's never happened before.
Yeah, right. No, at least it can go.
Gotta remember to put this back on Gary's.
That's funny.
Maybe put some green stuff.
No, it didn't blow a head gasket. It just, we were checking it. There were still some air pockets in there. We were checking it to make sure it didn't lift the head.
No, I could see that it's got air pockets in it because temperature's all over.
Yeah, there's temps all over the place.
I knew that right away because it's all new. He's never done anything with it, and that's how you
You
know.
damn right, Mike.
You know that if somebody's had the system apart, they got air pockets.
Right,
Period.
right. It's just gonna happen. I would put the camera up higher so you could see more, but it's kind of nice that I can grab the camera and show you guys the dyno stuff. So, and his ugly mug.
Why you gotta be like that?
I'm sorry.
I got feelings.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Ex-wife got all those.
Oh, right. No comment right now.
I got one feeling left.
What's going on with the T-Bird in the back? That's a customer from Missouri, aka Dave's customer.
The electric fuel pump.
He's got an electric fuel pump too, right? You joker
He
online.
does.
It's red. It's wires. 2 wires that go to it. You ready, Dave?
Let's go.
I guess so.
Did you guys hook the wastegate up?
Yeah, we took the,
So now we're gonna see PP boost.
we took the boost controller out.
What?
We took the boost controller out.
Why?
Turbo Smart is out
Just
because it wasn't working.
let's get spring done, and then we'll put the dial
We'll
bomb.
turn
back.
that shit up. I mean,
We'll put the dial bomb back on.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what spring is got.
We'll find
no,
out.
it's just a.
What the fuck's my earmuffs?
It's just a set. I'm gonna try to talk best I can. 6 pounds of boost.
You burp back to it, please.
Yes, sir.
No.
Just remnants.
What?
Just remnants of air bubbles. It's good.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get out.
Yeah, so hold on a minute.
Okay, me too.
Look at you, Tim.
Look at me doing that.
You're doing good. That's nice and almost straight.
What did it take power-wise?
258. That's it? Yeah, we only want.
Why are you like the customers? You don't say anything.
They want to know how much
I
power
only
it
made.
made.
We only.
I know. It's instant gratification. That's where we're
We
at
don't
right
want
now.
instant growth. Now you made me forget what I'm doing.
Well, don't forget what you're doing. Let me do what I'm doing.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, for now. That's
Okay,
nice.
so we need more boost, but that controller seems wonky.
Yes. Well, he had it on the wrong side of the waste loop. He had the hose on the top.
The little filter thing?
No, the filter thing was on the bottom.
It was?
Yes,
And the controller was on the top.
yes.
Well, that's why it didn't work.
That's what, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to back.
Want to put it back up?
Can I turn it up? How many clicks am I
Yeah,
allowed?
some clicks in it.
Like 8?
Yeah, probably. Crazy. He said she's got feelings. No, she don't.
Buddy. Shop talk. I can't even tell you guys. No, guys. It made electric power. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But we're getting there. We just started, and that's what happens with tunes. You got to start kind of weeding out. You got issues. How many issues we already had right off the jump? Like 6? So we had about 5 or 6 issues we had to deal with right off the jump. So
Get it right.
what he's doing right now is he's hooking up the boost controller because the spring is just too small. So that's why you always double up the springs. I mean, these motors don't come alive until 9-10 pounds anyways. What?
Here, you do the clicks.
Okay, I do clips. Why? So I can be responsible?
Yeah.
On camera?
Dan's doing it. Let's see if the scroll says anything there. Oh, yeah.
I'm not understanding what's going on right now.
There's clicks. How many clicks you putting in there?
All of it. See, I don't like this one.
I don't like Turbo Smart now.
Where's your grim speed at?
I don't. Sold it.
Son of a... You got one?
Nope.
You have a grim? Huh?
That was fine.
Okay, well, we'll go with what I just clicked it at.
How many clicks did you?
I have no idea because there's no reference point at 0.
0 was all the way.
You just click it. It's got clicks.
Just click it.
8 clicks.
Look at it.
Click, 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 click.
Son.
click.
Back all the way out.
Oh my God, you got so many in there.
Where's 0? There's no 0.
Just keep going.
It just
Okay, it stopped. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
okay. We'll send it there.
I'll do clicks from now on.
Yeah, it's your shop.
Stay away from my clicks.
Stay away from. That's what she said. What did you want me to say, Tony? How much horsepower? It was like 270.
Ain't nothing yet.
We didn't do anything yet. We didn't got no.
100 RPM.
We only went to 4,000 RPM and there was no timing in it, so it was still climbing.
This ain't nothing yet. You want me to raise it? $5,000?
Put 25 to 5 is when you start.
Okay. Why are you yelling at me?
Why are you yelling at everybody?
Please. You mean,
He mad.
mean to them.
He mad.
You going out? Okay.
I got the kids.
Keep your mom one. We gotta go out with Jeff or whatever. Man. We gotta go out with that Jeff guy.
All right, we're about to start another pool.
How many are on? How many are on?
All right. 10 pounds of boost, no timing for the most part. Flip over, Kevin.
Make 358.
So I want to show him.
Give me 1 second.
Sure. £10 pounds of boost.
Almost 11.
So it made 10 pounds of boost. It made 350 or 352, 370. But I don't think he has any timing in it right now. Yeah. It's still climbing. All right, so we're spinning tires on the dyno pretty good too, which that doesn't help. My clickings were close though, don't lie. What do you guys think it'll make? Go ahead and guess when we're all said and done. I guess it really kind of all depends on how much timing he actually puts it in on 93 pump gas. But yeah. This thing sucks. Its mount. Its mount keeps moving. Need to get this right. Yep, I like the Grim Speed. I've been running Grim Speed for years. I mean, there's a lot of good programs out there that boost control too with the Hollies, and I think even MicroSquirt has one, PIM. But when you're running stock computer and go a manual boost controller, I always shoot for like 9 or 10 pounds of boost, and then I'll control it to send it. No, I think this is stock ignition, Luis. Yeah, 93 pump gas. This is pretty much the same combo that you would do like as a budget build type thing. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of reference here for some of you guys out there that are making these two type of builds. This is just a stock bottom end, Dave. '60s, 60-pound Siemens Decals. Kevin's about to throw. Yeah, you see the motor sagging? So it made 370, 420-ish. 10 pounds of boost. We're using a BA 5000. Comes in pretty good. You know what? spot. Give me a damn chair. Ow. I think we're going to go up a little bit more in boost, Luis. And then he'll tinker with timing. I think they're all sticks, CMO. It's the MR something, I don't know. It's pretty stout little trans. So right now he's on the binary editor manipulating some of the signal that he got. For those guys that don't know about binary editor. So, what are you guys doing now?
Going through the map.
Say again?
Going through the map.
So we're going through the map signal right now and trying to determine, you know, where we're going to add fuel and boost and timing. So, I mean, binary editor isn't for the faint heart, that's for sure. Chris, I usually run 355s. 327s are a good gear too. 331s, 342s, all those gears around that area. 373s, 410s are more like an NA gear, like a supercharged gear, I guess you want to call it that. Not really a good turbo gear. I think Brutal just went through that in one of his videos where I think he had like 373s or 410s in it or something when the clone was, is that, if I remember it correctly, and then he had to change the gear. No, we haven't messed with microskirt too much. Tony, are you asking what cam's in here? Yeah, you need to change that, Chris, if you're gonna go turbo, without a doubt. Frankie, if you check out some of my other videos right here in this very shop, we was running 500 horsepower on stock bottom end 93 pump gas for, I've done it in like 3 or 4 different vehicles. Black Car's the most famous one, and we split 2 getting greedy, but you know, we probably made 300-400 passes on those blocks. So there was definitely 0 fucks given on that stuff. Tony, it's an F cam. No, we're tuning drivability and wide open throttle. Saline. I don't know. I don't know if this one, did you build this block? Did you put a girdle on it? No girdle. No, that's a GT40, Luis. don't know if there's much suspension done to this at all. We'd have to take a look. One second. Yeah, hypers aren't terrible. I'm going to be honest with y'all. They're definitely not terrible. Yeah, we'll do no filter here in a minute. What's going on with this? There we go. Thought I lost the stream for a second. All right, let's see what we did.
Basically the same.
Was it the same?
Tried to do some timing.
We just did some timing.
Yeah, we had a glitch there, so the horsepower was like 3,000.
Oh, right. Okay. So I glitched out a little bit. Had a little bit of an issue. Justin's still in here? Horsepower is about the same, Tony. He was messing with some timing and it glitched out. So we had to start over. what, 380, 370, whatever. So. Anybody got any questions about these? Got a Turbo Fox? Now it's time to ask. Oh. Yeah, 373s aren't that bad, Joe. I'm just saying. I prefer the 355s than the 327s. Way I can stay in first gear longer or whatever, you know. Yeah, we usually try to keep it under 6,000 RPM. Boss 302, 62, 63. It stops making power. Most of these stock bottom end motors, regardless of what you do to them, stop making power around 50, 54, 57, depending on the cam and, you know, the setup. I would still run, Kenny. I would still run the relay under the seat and run your relay from, are you talking about for like your Feed the Beast thing, the mod that I was doing? You know what? That's a good point. Was it Manga Cake? Like, I thought about doing a CS racing video and putting one on a Fox body, but I was never really a big fan of their kits. But I might do like a Pony Down or like a B&G. I don't know. Chris, a 373 with a 28 would be nice, but sticking a 28 underneath of a Fox body gets pretty tight. You got to have a good suspension setup. I got a 28 under my white car, but it was a PETA. Tony, I did that on Project Hot Wheels. '93 Cobra stock bottom end. How far would you push it? All of it. As long as it's tuned right, it'll be fine. Thing is, you're limited to head gasket. You're limited to, you know, head studs, because head studs keep your head from blowing through the damn hood. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lane Keen, sorry, I'm chopping your name up, but it's like their setup is just weird. I'm not knocking them. It's a little bit different. I don't know. I don't even know if it would be worth putting it on, but what I do think I am going to do is I'm gonna vlog the stainless kit that On3 has. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that with the ceramic ball bearing, because it'll be something different than what I did with the black car years ago in Project Hot Wheels. That's what I'm talking about. You know, I mean, all these kids, to be honest with you, they just get beat to shit, you know? I mean, there's so much heat expansion and so much metal deterioration over a period of time, you know? So that's where you get the cracking from and shit. But me and Dave is, you know, we'll take that On3 kit and we'll reinforce that crap out of the header, and you know, and it'll last a long period of time. I probably wouldn't go more than about 9 or 10 on stock head bolts, and even then you're kind of, you know, I think that's where I was at when the black car first was tuning. Stock head bolts, you know, it'll pop eventually. You know, head studs are definitely, you know, prepping your heads, getting them cut. 377, 424. 10.5 pounds of boost. It did all right. I got ARP studs right now, triple stage 1 and 4, but I just put the kit on. Get the ball bank turn on. Yep. F-cam's always been a really good like letter cam for these little turbo setups. It's not terrible. It's got good torque. Where we at timing wise? 15, 14, 16.
Don't bother mad scientist.
Don't bother the mad scientist, he says. This guy. He is. Look at him. He's in deep thought. This is when he would normally yell at me and tell me to shut up. If you guys haven't had a chance, look up. Okay. Hold on. Where's your channel at, homie? You only have 3 subscribers? Are you serious?
That's it.
I'm gonna have to subscribe.
That's some old shit on there, though.
Okay. You have 4 now.
Huh? I got 4 now?
Yeah.
All right. Woo! Rocket. That's why you're here.
You don't have a channel, do you, Dave?
He watches Channel 3 News.
He just gave me that "don't fuck with me" look.
He watches Channel 3 News.
He watches
Channel 11.
channel.
That's what channel he's got.
I was figuring 12 pounds on it. My car made 353, 363 to the tires. That's pretty good. And damn, that's real good in there. I wouldn't go more than like, it depends on the time. I mean, as far as the timing is concerned, it's kind of like based off of your like fuel and you know, it's kind of a, you know, you don't want to detonate, you know what I mean? So if I'm running mixed 93 110, I'll turn the timing up a little bit. E85 for sure. I mean, E85 just loves timing. So again, if you guys haven't had a chance or aren't, you know, you're not on YouTube much, make sure you guys go over and check out some of these other channels. You know, Foxcast Media and Caleb and Donnie B, Brutal, Justin 91LX, DYno. He only has a couple subscribers. Would you give me a minute? What? Oh. I get to click. Yeah, it's ready to go. Now there's
Come on.
3 means 6. I think it's like it doesn't have like a reference. Like the nice thing about Grimspeed is there's like a reference. You know what I'm saying? There's like a 0. Pull out. You had to pull out, Captain. That wasn't a full run. I'll look him up for sure, David.
You got some good wire in there, Dave.
All right, so what do you guys think of the live streaming at the dyno? I mean, I started live streaming. I've actually live streamed this here for a while, actually, a couple times, 2 or 3 or 4 times. I mean, it's definitely different. I mean, I'm not just engaging with you guys, but, you know, we're doing some shit in some people's cars. You know, something a little different, you know. I think we're having a problem with the oil sending. I mean, no matter what it reads 20, so. Probably back asswards, you know what I mean? But I mean, we'll continue to stream. Like, we definitely want to stream the old Kenny Bell back here. I know you guys are interested in looking at that. Hell, I'd be interested to see how much power it makes. But I think Marty is interested in doing an on-3 kit anyway. You know, so you shake your head no. Not doing it now?
He wants AC.
On-3 keeps CNC. Huh?
Not for the power level he wants.
He wants 400?
One up there, so we can't.
Take order.
It's a spot.
Order. I got 8 then.
Yeah. So this is Marty while these guys mess with that. Yes, Chris, he has a tire shop. This is one of the customers we're messing with. We got to get in here. We're going to, I think what he's decided to do is delete the FMU.
Yeah, we're putting injectors and pump in it.
Doing what?
Injectors and fuel pump. Mass
So,
air.
You're going to mass air convert it?
It is mass air.
Oh, well.
But we got to put a mass air that can handle the airflow.
Oh, you're talking about BA 5000, yeah.
No, I'm talking about this one's peg. Just stop.
Right.
It's peg.
Right.
For something like this, you just put like a CNL on there.
Right.
Because it's already.
Oh, here we go. Got a model number. Old school twin screw. You know if that's a 1.3? You guys hear us?
I think it's 1.5.
It's not just sexy, yo. It's on my other video. So where are we at, Dave? No kidding. Where are we at over here?
With this? Well, at 10 pounds, it's making 375.
So I should turn it up a little.
11 pounds, 11 and a half.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Because he doesn't want to hurt it, and it's, you know, just sealed power, high protectants. I mean, it's not forged pistons, so.
It's not Project Hot Wheels.
No, and you know, I mean, you don't care because, you know, if you break it, you're just gonna go throw another one in.
That's all. Did that on T5, bro. You know that T5's still alive?
Yeah.
Sean said, "Oh, if I break it, I'm just gonna put a Z-spec in it." I was like, "That doesn't help much." But Sean's a good dude, so hopefully that T5's still alive. If you're watching, Sean, look, you're the man. Lynn called you out. Remember that guy? This guy here, Lynn Twin Custom. He said, "Dave's the man." As this guy gets burned.
He's fussy.
Everybody laughed at the Irishman. He got the job for fixing the oil. You okay? He's why the stock lost. See that? Getting all that.
Flames. You gotta do flames. No flames.
So what Kevin's doing over here is he's putting a mechanical oil pressure gauge on it, so he could, you know, so we can get a good reading of what the oil pressure actually really is. Because that electrical one wasn't working. Dave needs a man bun. Up his game with the ladies. I can see you with that, bro. You got a little baldness going on. There ain't no way that's
What's
happening.
going on?
Got no hair.
Okay, here we go. Easy. The hand's gonna be burnt from that. That's what we're doing here. Got to figure it out, bro. Got to make sure it's right. Yes, you do. That's what this guy, that's all this guy does is thunder chickens.
It's not all I do.
I know. You like Fox bodies more. You just don't want to admit it. He's like, Dan, if you ever find a really clean 86, I found about what, 5 of them?
You never call me back.
I never called him. You know that guy still got that other one if you want it. That's a hell of a deal, I'm telling you.
It was short 15.
He loves 86, not the Euroclip, but he loves 86s. This guy had the deal, a really good deal online, and I lost contact with him. I want to see that guy still has it.
Nice blinky lights in there. That's all they are.
That's all they are, nice blinky. All right, what are we going to now?
All the way.
All of it?
Well, you put 3 clicks in.
Yep, let's go send it. I got to get home.
I've seen Dave's, or I've seen his 3 clicks.
What, 30?
I've seen your clicks.
Yeah.
3 clicks. On nothing.
Made 385, 430 if you didn't see it. 10.7 pounds of boost. That's a good thing, sticky spray. $385, 430, 10.7 pounds of boost, 15 degrees. It's not going to make a ton. That 410 gear is going to choke up 10%. It's not? Well, how many mile an hour was it? Oh, okay, never mind. You want to put more clicks in? There's a lot of Fox bodies. That's a good problem to have. This guy. We put more clicks in or no? We shooting for 11? Put 10 in. What? Yes.
How many you want?
4?
That's 4. I put 4 in, Dave. Another one.
That's right. Hey, we gotta start wrapping it up. How close are we? A little bit more. We're gonna turn it up a little bit more and then probably call it. But I can't sit in this damn chair right. All right, made 406, 453, about 11 and a half pounds of boost. Timing's pretty moderate, 15, 16 degrees total. What's that? 15? So it's pretty moderate timing. Sorry, Dave, I kind of moved it too quick, maybe. The lighting kind of sucks because someone had a huge diesel catch up there. We need to put a light right there, homie. Oh. So like I said, it made 406, 453. That's all the customer really wanted to do because he knew what, you know, he had goals for it. So, your balls, of course. It is definitely torquey for sure. You got something to say here? Nope.
Nope. Car
Go ahead.
speaks for itself.
Go ahead.
Car speaks for itself.
Car speaks for itself. But anyway, it's what?
Kevin says pizza.
All right, so last but not least, are we going to show these guys if the filter makes a difference?
We're gonna do another pool?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, the filter.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to make one more pool, and then we got to go. These guys want to go home. We've all been working all day. I'm going to take this filter off. We know it made 406, 453 to the wheels. We're not going to change any timing, fuel, or boost or anything. We're going to see if that thing makes more power with the filter off. Stay tuned for a second. Look at that. I don't play these filters.
Let's catch some bugs.
Let's catch some bugs. Okay, here we go. Last pool of the night. I promised you guys we would do this. And this is something you guys can reference with your friends because live streams stay on YouTube. So say, hey, look here, blink, right at the end of our live stream at the 2-hour mark. You know what I mean? What kind of tomfoolery is that? What in the world?
That air filter is
There's no way.
10 horsepower.
No, we did not. All right. It made less horsepower. So, yeah, it made, what, 15, 10 horsepower less. I don't know why. Did you guys see that little bit of smoke that happened, though? Because we've done that same thing on my black car, and it made like 15 more horsepower. But we never really filtered it, so. Anyways, it is what it is. So if you guys haven't had a chance, check out those other channels I was telling you about. Say goodbye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
Again, this is Craig Automotive over here at Saybrook, Ohio. Twisted Innovations. Check out DYno and Craig Automotive on Instagram and Facebook, and Super Coops Unlimited on Instagram and Facebook. I think that's what you go by, right? So I appreciate everybody coming by and watching the stream. We'll continue. We got the coupe to do, and we got the red car to do, which is Matt Coons. He's a subscriber. He'll enjoy that if he's not here. And you know, black car's coming soon as Dave finishes my motor. Anyways, thanks guys for everybody watching. We'll see you guys soon.